Hi everybody! Run to Littles Rocks! Sparky rocks! Yes, it's Sparky's in the house. Sparky's in the house. Sparky's in the house. Yes, he is. I've got my book right here. Sparky and the Magic Bone. Be careful what you sniff for. By Nancy Krulak. Illustrated by Sebastian Braun. We have been reading. We've read now chapters 1, chapters 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. And today we're going to read chapter 5. Yay! I'm so excited. This is the best time of the day almost. Except for all the other times when I get to see your work and hear your little voices. It's all good anytime you're involved. Just know that. All right, so let's review a little bit. In chapter 4, we left Sparky in, well, before we do that, let's see if you can think for a moment and think of some words, maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3 words that you would use to describe our friend Sparky. Anybody have any ideas? I'll give you a moment to think. Okay, over there. What do you think about? Oh, that's me. Excuse me. Well, I think Sparky is very adventurous. That means he likes to go on adventures. I think Sparky is very playful. I think Sparky is hungry. I think Sparky is brave. Oh, yeah, that's the best one. Those are called adjectives. Those describe. And Sparky is a character, and all of those words describe Sparky. So if you recall in chapter 4, we left Sparky in a special place. Does anybody remember the name of that special place? Give you a moment to think about it. Oh, I bet you said it. That's right. It's London. London is in a country called England, and England is on a continent, but it's not the same continent that we live on. We live on, do you remember what our continent is called? We live on North America, and Sparky lives on the continent of, I think some of you have been here, on the continent of Europe. So anyway, Sparky didn't really initially live or wasn't in London, England, the country England, initially, but then he took a bite of a magic bone and it made him end up in that special place called London, England. Well, in our last chapter, if you recall, there was a problem. Every story has a problem. Who can remember the problem in this story? Yes, you said it. Sparky upset a few people. Sparky upset a little two-leg, and he upset some bigger two-legs because he did what? What was the problem? Yes! He smelled some yummy food, sausage or chicken, and all kinds of different smells. He wasn't sure what they were. And he went for that food, started eating that food, and made the little two-leg cry and cry and cry. And then the little two-leg got ketchup spilled on his head, which would be really gross. Not a fun thing to have spilled on your head for sure. It's not like it's a water balloon. It's ketchup and it's sticky, and then it would become hard to get out of your hair. You have to take a shower. And then the little two-leg's parents got pretty angry because the little two-leg was so upset, and they didn't want their child to be upset, just like your grown-ups don't like it when you're upset, and they wouldn't want anybody to upset you. Now, was Sparky trying to upset them? Right, no, he was not. He was just following along on his little adventure, chasing after the food, and it just caused a problem because he got so excited and everything started falling. So Sparky meant well, which we all mean well all the time. And sometimes we cause things that we don't really mean to cause. It just kind of happens, and not everybody understands what we're doing. So anyway, let's continue on and see what we're going to learn about Sparky in chapter 5. Here we go. Chapter 5. I do not like this London place anymore. I haven't met one nice dog or one kind two-leg. Wait a minute. There's a two-leg standing over there near a big machine with 4 round paws. Hey, it's kind of like what Josh has. The two-leg is holding a yummy-looking bone, like the bones Josh gives me sometimes, and he's smiling just like Josh does when he's happy to see me. My tail peeks out and wags a little. Ooh, what's going to happen? Slowly my paws pad over toward the smiling man with the bone in his hand. The man's smile gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I smile back at him. The man holds out his arms. I run straight right for him, and then the man grabs me, picks me up, and he throws me into the back of his machine with 4 paws. The door swings shut. We start driving away really, really fast. The machine bumps up and down on the road. I'm getting thrown all around. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh, my stomach feels sick. With each bump, I feel something ooey and gooey race up into my mouth. Bump, bump, bump. Uh-oh. That sausage and fries, they're not in my tummy anymore. They're all over the floor, and they don't smell so yummy now. I'm trapped with that stinky stuff as we drive off. Oh no, Sparky threw up. I don't like to throw up, but sometimes if our stomach is upset, we throw up to make our stomach feel better. And Sparky's stomach got upset because the man is driving so fast and Sparky's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the van. Yikes, poor Sparky. Wiggle waggle, I want to go home, but I'm not going home. The two-leg takes me out of the machine and throws me into a room with bars. Let me out of here! I yelp as loud as I can. But the two-leg just walks away. My paws start to dig nervously at the ground. Diggity dig dig. There he is. He does not look happy. That would be another word I could use to describe him at this moment. Unhappy. That's another adjective. Ow! There's no dirt or grass. It's just a cold stone floor. It hurts my paws just to scratch it. There's no comfy couch to cuddle on here, or any pillows to wiggle around in, and worst of all, there's no Josh here to hug me and scratch between my ears. Suddenly, I hear Frankie's voice barking in my head. The place where they keep the dogs nobody wants. An awful place. Big cages with bars on the wall. They don't let them play or run or dig. Oh no, it can't be. But it has to be. It's exactly how Frankie described it. I'm in the pound, but why? I didn't do anything that bad. I just ate some food and buried a bone in a hole. Then I remember what else Frankie said. Two legs do not like holes. This is all your fault. I bark at my paws. You dug that hole. 2 holes. Hey, look, boys, it's a fresh meat. I turn around and I come face to face with 3 of the fiercest looking bulldogs I've ever seen. There they are. They don't look so happy. Hello, I whimper. My tail immediately buries itself between my legs. I can't believe they threw another dog in here, one of the bulldogs grunts. Just someone else we have to share the grub with, another barks angrily. Yeah, like we shall, the third one adds. All 3 of them laugh. I try to move away from those bulldogs, but they follow me. You can't get away from the bulldog, boys, the largest one warns me. We run this joint, don't we, Bruiser? Sure do, Brussels, Bruiser answers him. We don't like strangers. Bruiser growls at me. What do you think about the newest addition, Barnaby? Who are these dogs, and what do they want from me? The largest, the whitest of the three bulldogs waddles over and sniffs my rear end. You see, that's what dogs do. It's just that I don't know this guy. I don't want him sniffing my rear end. I don't like the smell of him. He stinks like sidewalk pizza. Like what? I ask him. It's called sidewalk pizza, a small voice answers. I turn around and I see a little gray and white dog sitting in the corner. Sidewalk pizza is what Londoners call throw up, the dog explains, walking over to me. You eat something, feel sick, and then it comes back up and lands on the sidewalk. Ugh, Watson, just hearing your voice makes me feel sick, Bruiser growls. Go back to your corner. The gray and white dog pads back to the far-off corner with his tail between his legs. There he is. That's better, Bruiser laughs. I don't like the sound of Bruiser's laugh. It's cold and mean. So what did you do to get thrown in here? Bruiser asks me. I don't know, I tell him. I was just eating, and then all these two legs went crazy, so I ran away, but someone grabbed me and brought me here. Two legs are a little bit crazy, Buster agrees, but it's the four legs that drive me crazy. You mean dogs? I ask him. No, I mean the mini two legs, Buster says. Two legs that crawl on all fours. He means two-legged puppies. Two-legs puppies, the gray and white dog explains. Yeah, Bruiser agrees. The mini two-leg at my old house kept crawling around next to me and pulling my tail. Finally, I growled at her. Who wouldn't? But the next thing I knew, I was here. She pulled my tail, and I wound up in the pound. There's two-leg logic for you. Two legs are the enemy. No, they're not, Waston insists. We just haven't found the right ones yet. I know there's a family of two legs waiting for me. Aw, you're full of fairy tales, Bruiser tells Watson. You're never going to find that family you're looking for. Watson looks like he's going to cry. That's not true, I tell Watson, trying to make him feel better. I have a two-leg. He feeds me, plays with me, and he even lets me sleep in his bed. He's not bad. He's great. Oh, yeah? Bruiser grumbles. If he's so great, why did he put you in here? He didn't, I say. It was the bone. The bulldogs and Watsons just stare at me. You got a bone? Bruiser demands. Hand it over right now. I put down my head and I don't say another word. I don't want anyone to know where I hid my bone. I want to keep it safe so I can go back and get it. That is, if I ever get out of this pound. So that ends our chapter 5, The Magic Bone. Be careful what you sniff for. Boy, another problem for Sparky to deal with, huh? I know you're going to think about this tonight or this afternoon and see what you can figure out as a great advice to give to Sparky the next time we read together. So, I want to talk to you for a moment before I let you go. Thanks for sitting all that while and listening to me read this story to you. That brought such great joy to me, brought such kind wishes to my heart. Every time I get to read with you, every time I hear your voice on Seesaw or see your work, or if you're not able to, if I'm not connecting with you that way, that is okay. I think about all of you all of the time. I have a list of you. a list of your names on my wall. In fact, all the walls in my house. And every time I walk into one room, there you are again. And that's just so I can feel all warm and special all the time. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to give all of you some kind wishes, some kind thoughts, like was in our plan today. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to breathe in. And when I just sent all of you some kind wishes, some kind thoughts, because I'm thinking about you all the time, and I'm so proud of you. I know you're doing a great job at your house. I know you're doing everything that you need to do to help your family through all of these days that we're experiencing. This is something new, something different, and it's not what we're used to doing, not at all, but we are big kindergartners, big old teacher. We can deal with this. We can handle it. We can make the best of it, just like you make the best of everything that you always do. So I am going to teach you something that you may have heard before, but I would love it for us to do it together. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a part, and then I want you to copy, okay? And it's really simple. So if you need to do different hand motions, that's okay too. So the first one, oh no, now I'm forgetting what I'm going to do. So let's see. I know what it says. Okay. I am kind. Your turn. I am smart. Your turn. I am honest. I am brave. I am loved. Good job. Did you do it? Okay, let's try it together. Are you ready? And if I goof up, that happens, but you'll help me through it, right? Because everybody makes mistakes, and I make mistakes all the time. But just got to try again. So let's see if I can remember the words. Or actually, we should practice one more time, and then we'll do it together. You ready? Okay. So, I am kind. Your turn. I am smart. I am honest. I am brave. Oops, I forgot a part the first time, see? I am silly. I am loved. Okay, I forgot the silly one the first time. See, it happens, but that's okay. I just added it all in. All right, so we're going to add that silly one in there, and hopefully we'll get to do this every time, and we'll get really good at it. I hope I'll get better so that I can be a good leader. Okay, here we go. Ready? I am kind. I am smart. I am honest. I am brave. I am silly. I am loved. That's pretty good. Okay, I am going to leave you now with a big giant hug. And with the thought of that, I love you. I do. Mwah. And I miss you so much. And I know you're doing great. And I'm proud of you. And I think about you all the time. And I know that you are just making me proud and your family proud at all times, every day, all the time. So you keep up the great work. And I'll see you for chapter 6. Woohoo! Bye-bye.